In a joint diplomatic initiative, delegates of Pakistan, Afghanistan and the US discussed a strategy to win over Afghan Talibans before a gradual drawdown of NATO troops from Afghanistan in July this year. One-day trilateral talks concluded in Islamabad after US decided to finally include hardened Talibans in the peace process 9 years later when NATO invaded Afghanistan to defeat Al-Qaeda and the Talibans.
After all, the Americans are paying the Taliban to allow their supplies to go through. While the Americans had changed their direction and were treating the Taliban now as not as terrorists, but as a force with which they could negotiate. They wanted us to attack them and to kill them and to crush them while they made peace.
The US is prevailing upon Pakistan to let India play its geostrategic role in Afghanistan, something Islamabad is not ready to accept given the baggage of hostility of 3 wars it had with New Delhi since 1948.
The most important thing is that both Pakistan and the United States agree that any process of reconciliation should be Afghan-led and Afghan-owned, and that it is Afghanistan's decision on all issues with regard to reconciliation that Pakistan respects.
However, the controversy over the reported death of Al-Qaeda's top leader Osama Bin Laden in a US-led military operation some 100 kilometers north of Islamabad was the dominant part of discussion between Prime Minister Yousaf Gillani and the visiting special US envoy to Pakistan and Afghanistan, Marce Grossman. The press conference on the trilateral meeting was overshadowed by very pertinent questions by journalists as to why the US is not coming up with the hard evidence of footage of Osama Bin Laden's death. However, both Washington and Islamabad were not willing to address questions which now people of Pakistan have started asking about this controversial operation.
We haven't seen any video of Osama Bin Laden.
You can have as many conspiracies as you wish. He's dead. It's good. I can't answer every conspiracy theory that arrives in every place. I can tell you that Osama Bin Laden is dead. He was killed by special forces here. That's what President Obama said. That's what the Secretary of State said.
Analysts point out that the controversy over Bin Laden's death has left behind more questions than answers that people in Pakistan want their government to respond. Javed Rana, Press TV, Islamabad.